doing trades in my pocket option account. This will be a demo account, and we're going to be trading live. I want to read my disclaimer, my new disclaimer that I have for you today. And it basically just says, this is for entertainment purposes only, entertainment educational purposes only. Do not make these trades with me. This is an educational video. Because of live stream lag, you would not want to be making these trades with me, and I'm in a demo account. I'm in a complete demo account. So just make sure that you are watching and learning, and check the description, because anytime you go in the description, you can join Pocket Option. When you join Pocket Option using my affiliate link, you will get my strategy for free. There are no strings attached other than you have to use the link in the description to start your Pocket Option account under my affiliate link. And we're going to jump right into it today. And today's Saturday, and it's 8:30 a.m. I always like to document the time of the day I do my things, and I teach this in my strategy. Actually, everything I'm going to do in this video, I teach in my strategy, and I have my paper book over here showing my wins and losses. So I'm tracking that. I have my spreadsheet right up here where I'm tracking my bids. And from yesterday, we gained $46 in the trading account. Today, we're going to go for 4 wins, okay? And so I'm going to take a look at Apple. I always like Apple, and Apple looks like, wow, that's up there. So I'm going to be putting in my bid amount of $6.14. And actually, I'm going to use 614. I'm going to look up here, this big green candle. Actually, I got to be careful because see, I just put 14. 614 is going to be my first bid. And I'm going to bid down for 1 minute on this, okay? I'm going to call them trades. I'm going to trade. I think that it's not really a bid, it's a trade. And I trade down for 1 minute at the top of this ginormous green candle. And as our candles are going down, I'll just talk to you guys and let you know what I'm thinking. So I'm using my $6.14 as my first bid because my account has $2,046 in it. And I'm in my strategy, I'm using just a percentage of my account and then another percentage of my account to keep safe and to have my 8 trades down. I should change these down to trades probably. This spreadsheet and everything that I do in my strategy is thought out. Now look at this, 13 seconds. This was a very short trade. It looks like it's going to possibly be out of the money. We'll call it OTM, out of the money, and that'll be my first out of the money. Oh, that was tricky. Okay, so the first one out is an L. I'm making that notation. Now I'm going to pause and think. I'm going to change up. Now, in my first video on my channel, I didn't lose any trades for like the first, it was a long time. I had 8 winning trades. So 767 is going to be my next one. And actually, you know what? I'm actually not going to make that 767. I'm going to be doing this one, which is actually, I have to change this around a minute times 0.15, and then we're going to go to 2046, and then yeah, I'm going to be doing 2.25% makeups today, and so it's going to be 1726. It's just the way it's going to be today. 1726. So I'm going to wait and see what happens here. I'm going to check my indicators. I'm just going to get a feel for what's going on, and I'm just taking a pause here. This second bid is going to possibly, yeah, wow, this chart's all over the place, isn't it? That's interesting. In 45 seconds, though, when this candle gets to its highest point, or when if I think it's going to do what I think it's going to do, and actually this is a big old green candle, so I am going to be putting this, my next trade will be a put, and I'm going to try to get it as high as possible. Within the next 30 seconds, I'm going to make a put on this candle. I think I'm going to just make a put. Yeah, it's pushing up. It's got a little bit of a velocity. I'm going to go ahead and put this candle right here, 1726. It's a very high candle. So we're looking for 4 winning trades. We're looking for 4 winning trades, okay? So when we do that put, we're saying that it's going to go down in the next minute, okay? I'm going to talk a lot more about the timers in my courses, and you can get those links in the description. But understanding the timers, and do you want a short trade? Do you want a short 30-second trade, which you can get? You can get a 30-second trade right now if you were entered right now. Or do you want a longer minute trade or minute and a half trade? I find that pocket option, that was part of the confusing part of pocket option for me in the very beginning, is just understanding the timers. I got a fantastic position on this, and it looks like it will win. And just think, if I had bid in the middle here, I waited and I was patient, and I saw this movement of this candle going up, and that is going to be the first win. And then I'm going to wait. I'm going to let this breathe, and I'm going to change my timing again. So that's our first in the money trade. That's very good. And then I'm going to change my here, 2056. And so this is compounding every trade. So our next first trade will be 771. All of this is very important when you're using this strategy, because it all matters. You're only going for four trades in the day. We have 34 seconds before this candle is going to end. And so I'm going to think about this. I am going to call this candle when it gets kind of low. I think I'm going to call it now. Well, when it gets back down there, I'm going to see if it can go back down. I want to be under this level here. I want to be under there. So I'm going to go ahead and call it now. It's getting to that time. That's my, so we're back on a first trade. And that was a pretty good position. I could have gotten way better. This position down here looks a little better because this candle kind of went down there. But this is setting up in what I would label as a consolidation. And when you're first learning pocket option and binary options, it can feel, scary. It can feel kind of you can get out of whack. And that's why I think having a strategy like the 888 and having a clear makeup strategy and using a spreadsheet is almost, in the beginning, the key to actually even succeeding at all in binary options. If you are just if you're just trading and then just making up your bid by doubling it, or just randomly throwing in different numbers or thinking different things, if you're not following a very specific strategy or a plan, you can really get your butt whooped in binary options. So this looks like it's really fighting. If I had got a lower position, I would have surely won that trade. And it looks like that trade was in the money. The computer was a little laggy there, but that was in the money. So we'll call that win number 2. So in the 888 strategy, we're going to take this 2063. We're going to change our account into 2063. So now we're looking at 2000, and these candles are huge. This is actually kind of a good environment. And then our next bid is going to be 774. And actually, I cannot write this in. I have to actually type 774. That's one of the keys. I've accidentally tried to type 774 and typed in 74 before. I've actually done that. It's terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this at the bottom of this candle, and I have 15 seconds. If it will go down, I think this is not great, but I'm going to go ahead and call it when it gets down here. This might be a loss, but I'm going to stick with my strategy because it does seem like the indicators are pointing down. And I talk about this more in my courses. It looks like indicators can be pointing down. The MACD is down here, can be pointing down. This is the MACD. This is stochastic. Stochastic can be pointing down as well, and you can think that the yellow long moving average is going down, and you can be thinking that all of this is pointing towards a down. But if you're not looking at the chart or feeling it, if you don't have it's like it's similar to just kind of feeling. And I know it's hard. My business partner, my trading partner, Todd, I'd call him and say, well, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? And he's like, I don't know. I was feeling it. It's kind of weird because in the beginning, when I was learning binary options, I was actually, and I'm still learning. I think look at this will be a win. This trade will be in the money, and that will be our third trade in the money today. So we really, in this strategy, only need one more in the money trade. 2070. So we will put this up. We're going to raise the account up to 2070. So our bid's going to be 2070. This is going to be equals of 15% of that. So 776. Is that all we got here? Okay, so 776. Okay. Now this does look like these indicators want to go down, like these want to go down, these want to go up. And so, you're going to kind of look and feel the candle movement. We're talking about minute trades here. I think this is going to be a put. This would be a put if I'm using my bidding strategy, which I kind of call the flip-flop. This would be a put up here, and I think I can safely do this. I'm just gonna go for it. When it goes this high, I'm gonna say put. Oh, and that was okay. So that was a mistake. I actually hit put twice. So don't do that unless you're accidentally wanting to lose. But that will count. Yeah. See. Okay. So see, it bounced off this giant green candle. And we have 42 seconds, and I hit the button twice because of my live stream. It's sort of like when my mouse is not on the screen. So when I click over here, I'm on this screen. But then when I click over here, sometimes it takes one extra click to get me on this window. So there you go. So that was a little bit of a mistake. You don't want to make those mistakes, and that's why it's important to trade in demo mode a lot, because you can make that, and this will be a win-win. So I'll notate this as win-win. It looks like this is surely going to be a win. And then this will be a fourth win. And then for today, let's let it actually be a win. Celebrate. Boom. All right. So you've got 4 wins, and you've got your account now up to 2084. So we started at like 2046. Now we're at 2084. So that was video was about 10 minutes long, 12 minutes long, and we have taken our account up $40 in 10 minutes. So this is strategy, and as you think about the strategy, you would be growing your account by a percentage every day, and every day it's going to grow. Within the strategy, when you join under my affiliate link through Pocket Option, or when you join my strategy, my private strategy, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I can't give every single example or detail of the strategy that I'm using just on every little YouTube video. If you want to go through starting to understand this, which took hundreds of hours, thousands of trades, and hundreds of hours of conversation with my trading partner to get to the point where we think that it's a very safe strategy where you can go down and you can make losses and still make wins. So you can have bids that are out of the money, and that's okay because you can wrap back around and then you can get one in the money. It's called a makeup bid. But it's not like your standard YouTube version of the makeup trade that's like just double your trade. So if you do a $100 trade, then the next one should be 200, and then the next one should be 400, and then the next one you got to keep doubling to try to make up your losses. It is a makeup strategy, but it's a much more mathematical, much more, much safer strategy as well, because we're bidding on only a certain percentage of our account that gives us a certain deep. So these spreadsheets and everything is available to you, and I'm not going to make any more trades just because part of the rule in the strategy is that you have 4 wins a day. This is the starting point, that you make 4 wins and then you're done. In the early stages when I was using Pocket Option without rules and strategy, I would get on a roll and I think I'm doing great, and then I would win like 6 bids, and I said, let's go again. I would just get excited, and then all of a sudden I would lose like 5 bids, and it just didn't seem like it was there was no parameter. So I think this will be a down bid. I think you could actually down bid here, but part of my advice to you is join Pocket Option. When you do through the affiliate link, you actually get $50 deposit bonus, 50% deposit bonus. So if you were to deposit $100, you'll get $150 from Pocket Option. So use the affiliate link, and then also you can send a telegram. The description tells you exactly how to do it, and then you can get my private strategy, and you can also just click on the links down there and find my teachable courses that I'm putting together right now, so that you guys can understand what I'm doing and see this is a massive downtrend, and it's just going to continue to go down and down and down. make sure that you're trading only in demo until you are very confident, until you actually have a strategy, unless you just want to lose money in binary options and just put money in there and start pushing buttons, because that's I did that some. But always I was kind of like thinking this is a great program because you can test and trade. Now, testing and trading can seem like it takes forever, and you're kind of thinking, I just want to make money. I just want to be able to be successful at this. But it does take an extreme amount of time if you're a beginner in binary options or any trading, which we were before we started this. So just learning how to read the charts and learning about what indicators you might use, but not getting in the weeds too much. I mean, you can look at these indicators, and one thing I'll make another video. Indicators are really talking to you about the past. They're not really telling you what the future is going to do. I mean, that's why if you go solely on indicators, just completely on indicators, the charts you can lose, and that's why people will say it feels like that you're just gambling or something on this, and really there is skill involved in it. So it technically is not. It is not gambling. It is binary options trading. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Make sure you like the video, share the video, and make sure you click on the link. And if you really want to get into a secure set strategy to win every day on binary options, you can try this. I'm doing this live. I'll be doing this live for the next week or two, just showing you how I'm going to grow this account from the $2,000, and it does take a little bit of time. But in the strategy that I have, you can actually see how you're going to level. You can level up massive, and so you can see all that when you join my strategy. I'll show you all of this, what I'm doing. All right, guys. God bless. Pray for your amazing success in binary options. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you on the next